Yeah. Oh, that feels good.
Well,
Oh, that logo feels really good.
I guess it's just
Nostalgia?
yeah. You haven't been this excited for a while, so
Yeah. Okay, we're starting off with Mega Man X. And Mega Man X is my jam. And look, it even has the nice little sidebars for us. Because this was meant for 4:3 resolution, or 4:3 aspect ratio.
oh, the game is old. That's what I told. What I was told.
So I set the filter setting to be, like, unfiltered and not try to emulate CRT. Look at all this techno-babble that no one understood when they were kids. But you know what was the coolest thing? Was the 20XX. Because any of this can happen within the next 80 years. 81 years, but whatever. Nobody's counting.
Oh, look at who's counting.
Don't you just love Zero and his little boobs? Look at him. He's got little tiny little green boobs. And nobody ever thought that was weird. I always thought Zero was fucking badass. I wanted to be Zero. Zero was so fucking cool. Look at him. And you know what? He's even cooler in game. Should I skip any of this? This is all like exposition dump.
It's
Because
okay.
this is the only exposition you'll ever get in this game.
You know what? Just in case someone like me doesn't know shit about this game, they need some background of story or whatever.
This is all about Dr. Light, who was available as an interactable character in the original Mega Man games, but in Mega Man X, he's dead as hell. Look, September 18th, 20XX.
Well, at least not 11 something. 11 3 digits after.
Yeah! Listen to this music! It's so good!
Right.
I used to rock out to this shit as a kid. The only problem with this music is that it stops. It stops after a while because it cuts to the gameplay demo.
Aww.
Yeah, and you couldn't just sit here and jam to this. Okay. Game start. Oh! I totally forgot you have to hit start to actually start the game. Can't hit X, ladies and gentlemen. Like, playing game and game start meant you hit the start button. Look, we're just right into the action. Yeah, I'm guilty of nostalgia on this game.
I guess you just really miss something.
I'm guilty.
Oh,
It's fine. They drop health like candy.
candy.
This is the tutorial, man. This game set the bar for tutorials. Like, Ego Raptor does a video about it, and it hits the nail on the head. It just shows you everything.
I guess this game set the bar of a lot of stuff.
Well, it's kind of the perfect embodiment of show not tell. You just, even if you're a total idiot, you have to figure out the buttons, and all you do is just press the buttons, see what happens. And then you get trapped, I'm gonna beat the hell out of this, but you get trapped here at the bottom, and you're just like, what do I do? And then you just, off of this character, you just holding right, because the direction that you've been traveling the whole game is you just go right? And then you notice, oh, he slides down the wall, and they even give you this extra gap just so you can see. You can't possibly miss this detail. And then when you try to jump out, being the only ability that they've given you that gives you any sort of vertical climb, you naturally do the wall climb.
Interesting.
And so many games have just eaten up that mechanic. It's too good. They even emulated the Super Nintendo's inability to play that many audio tracks. So when all those explosion sounds were going off, one of the stereo tracks just died. Like, you may notice that the melody's just gone whenever the B is just blowing up. And they could have done something about it. Part of me wishes they did. But, you know, it wouldn't be authentic now, would it? I'm sure people would complain. I wouldn't. That was probably my least favorite thing about these old game consoles, is it just cuts out. It just cuts out, like, random audio because the console can't handle it. Look at my little car. Oh.
Aw.
Damn you, car guy. He made me destroy my car. Well, whatever. We'll live. Okay. So, I told you about boss battles where you're just meant to lose. Well, this is one of those ones. Yeah, they just throw a boss at you, and you're meant to lose. You cannot win. You cannot possibly win. You can die, which is technically losing, but what they intend you to do is get low enough so that you just get buttered up by the boss, and then he just traps you, and there's nothing you can do. Now, this dude's name is Vile. Well, I guess that's obvious because there's dialogue. Oh, there's no dialogue. Forgot. See that bullshit? You can't do anything about it. He's just too strong. I'm glad he didn't kill me. Yeah, he just relentlessly beats your ass. And there's a way that you can manipulate it, but you can't actually beat him. You can't actually kill him. It won't let you deal enough damage to kill him because you have infinite health. Should I dictate his dialogue?
No.
He's just basically teabagging. He's like, X, you suck.
Hello?
You think your coward ass can beat me? No. And then here comes Zero, the coolest character to ever be made in any game ever. Opinion me. I guess I'm not powerful enough. No shit, X. You just got laid out flat like a pancake. Now this is the cool part. It's just like, your character is gonna get strong as hell. You know that dude who just laid you out flat? Yeah, you're gonna beat him. You're gonna be way stronger than him. And the fact of the matter is, it's true. You will be way stronger. And X gets so many abilities. And this was, I don't want to say this is the first game that gave you progression like that. But this is a game that set a whole lot of standards, you know? It set a whole lot of standards. And then there was this thing which was a save system. It was a password system because the game didn't really have, you know, memory cards or storage or anything back then. They just had a system where it's like, okay, you enter this password and it's going to give you a certain save state. And there were a finite number of passwords. So you could just get passwords from your buddies and get their save data.
Oh.
But now we got saves, so it doesn't really
Okay.
matter. I don't really need to save in this game.
You will never die.
Okay, so I'm going to be a coward, and I'm going to do the exact same path I've always done since I'm a kid. So, like, you got these 8 bosses. And these dudes, they're tough. They're really tough. And they get tougher as the games go on, like when you get into later X games. Anyway. I'm going to start off with Chill Penguin, because Chill Penguin's the easiest, and he gives me the power-up that makes it so I can use an enemy's weakness. Man, Chill Penguin is the lamest baddie. Oh man, I forgot what they're called. They're called Mavericks. He's the lamest Maverick. Oh, I'm already getting my ass beat. It's okay though. So, one thing that's also the big draw about playing this level is that you get the freebie power-up in the game. And it's the first of many power-ups. You just gotta shit on all these idiot bats that don't do anything. And they die in one lemon.
What if you take damage from them?
If I take damage from them, well then I'm a coward.
Oh.
These
Hey, the jump tire. I mean,
These
rip
little,
tire.
yeah, these little rip tires, they'll fuck you up. And you know what's the worst part is if you don't kill them, if you don't kill them outright, they actually topple over and then blow up, and you can get hit by them as they're toppling over, which is kind of an asshole move. See that?
Aww.
That's what they do to you. So,
Don't be a coward.
so this part's kind of mean, but
You will not die from that.
it's mean because if you miss the jump, they throw a bat at you. See? And
Don't miss a jump then.
there we go. I'll never have to deal with that difficulty again. Because they just throw that at you because it's like, yeah, fuck you, you don't have mobility. Oh, wait, look at this. I wonder what this does. And if you struggled with that, they give you a little demo of what's to come right here. I wonder why he hid them. Maybe because people wanted to blow them up, but this one doesn't seem so hidden. I mean, it's not like anybody else can use them, but if people knew that X could use them, then they'd be like, yeah, let's just make X never get strong.
That's mean.
Yeah. I never questioned it. You never question the story when you're a kid. And that's why these games are so good to me, because I never questioned anything, and I just thought the gameplay itself was kick-ass. All the characters were kick-ass. And here we go.
They revealed you.
Now my feet are white. Look at that shit. Oh, wait a minute. This isn't even the same key bindings as the original game.
Aww.
Okay, well, I'll just make do. These little asshole bots are specifically meant to make you fall off a cliff. Yeah, so what I'm used to is having the dash set to L1. Or it was just L back in the day. I don't even think L2 and R2 would even do anything in this game. Looky! Giant robot!
Yoshi.
Okay, I could... So check this out. This is something that you never really catch when you're a kid, but you can jump out of this and hop up here. And then if you destroy this little thing, which I can't because I'm just regular X and I don't have the ability to do it yet, then you get a heart. Robo Heart, though. And those Robo Hearts are good. Yeah, you get out of here! Rock'em sock'em robots. I have to ditch my robot, but... Throwback to Nier Automata, you remember that game? What a retro title. Mega Man X ripped off of Nier Automata, man.
Really?
Yeah, dude, they ripped right off of Nier Automata. All the way back in 1991. When did this game come out?
I don't know. I mean, I sense a story. Why do you say Nier Automata rip off
The Rock'em Sock'em robots. You know, when you're playing Pascal and you're beating the hell out of the other Megazord dude.
Right.
Okay, here he is, Chill Penguin. The easiest character to beat. And he's also got iframes. He's got iframes on his dash, by the way. Hopefully I can beat him. Because this would be embarrassing if I couldn't. Oh, yeah. So, do you see how much health this guy has?
Yeah, double
He's
yours.
got way more health than me. And for some reason he keeps spamming the same move. He hasn't actually pulled... You see at the top of the arena? There's a little lever, like a little pull rope. He can jump up there and have a blizzard cast in the arena, but...
Oh, give me a flashback of May. Oh,
Yeah.
May.
He's not doing his move. Well, I get to fight him later. Fuck you. You get that shit out of here. Eat a lemon. Well, that wasn't a lemon. That was more like a big line. Well, that's Chill Penguin. And I make him look like a bitch. But he's actually pretty tough. Now, If you watch some speedrunners do this, they do some stuff, man. Oh. Every time you beat a boss, you get their ability. It's so good. And it gets even better. Why do I even bother saving? Okay, up next. There's 2 dudes I can go to. Because this guy, he is Flame Mammoth. And his whole area is covered. His whole area is covered in lava. But if you beat Chill Penguin, then it freezes his area over. His whole stage is changed permanently.
That make him a bitch?
It makes his stage really easy, but I'm not going to go to him yet because I don't have his weakness. Well, actually, you know what? I never even used his weakness before. I actually just beat his ass. His weakness is Boomer Kawanger's boomerang because you can cut off his... you can cut off his trunk. You just cut it off and then he can't shoot oil. Because that's what he does. But no, we're going to fight Spark Mandrill. Oh yeah. You can, if you see this, like it shows you the stage. But if you hit the corners, it'll show you the area on the map where they appear, right? So, Flame Mammoth is in a giant not oil rig, but a, kind of like a factory slash, I can't remember, like oil field. And then check out the spec, and it'll say, Spark Mandrill, he's 10 feet tall, 646 pounds, and his attacks include Electric Spark and Dash Punch. I want to see what other cool abilities they have. Rolling Shield and Guarding. That's the hypest move, Guarding. I don't even know what it is.
Sounds like really lame.
It sounds terrible, but that's some Japanese shit that just got translated and nobody gave a damn. There he is in all his glory. Spark Mandrill. I'm pretty sure he's like a baboon who shoots electric powers. This is the best music. Yeah! Smooth McGroove does an acapella cover of this, and it's pretty legit. So, there's a character named Storm Eagle, who his whole stage is a jet, right? And you may notice the little electric shit shooting around. Well, if you beat Storm Eagle, his jet straight up crashes into this stage, and all the electricity gets shut off.
You always get, I mean, in a way, this is tougher than Sonic, because Sonic, you can typically get 2 hits before you die.
And you can
Before you get
infinitely
rings,
pick up
yeah.
rings.
Yeah. But technically, if you get 2 consecutive hits, then you're dead. This is just like, you have a meter. I don't know how old this game is, and then it's really funny. Like a lot of Nintendo game, like Legend of Zelda or whatever, it's set, you know, standard or canon even to how to make a certain video game. And then the setup video game rules is really interesting. And I have never played this game, but you know, like my first Legend of Zelda game, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, yeah, the best one. But then you can see a lot of, you know, things that you can see. Oh yeah, I see this and that.
Oh, they almost got me.
In other video games, and then you realize, oh, that is the very origin of the mechanic. I cannot really name it for now. I'm just like, I don't know. But, you know, maybe like, and so as Dark Souls. Dark Souls is the first one actually doing the game like that. But then you have other games like here or whatever later on, and then even when Origin came out, like Assassin's Creed Origin came out, and then when other game came out, it's like, oh, this is Dark Souls fighting scheme or Dark Souls control scheme.
They got me. That mini boss is tough.
I'm sorry, did I?
No, you didn't distract me. No, I've been playing this game since I was a wee lad. I've been playing this game since before I knew how to talk. Just kidding.
Anyway.
It hasn't been that long.
Anyway, so that was awesome. Like, okay, now I get to see a lot of video games that's so old that it set up the origin of the certain mechanics. It was kind of cool.
Yeah, like these are the games. These are the games where the good mechanics, they finally happened, and people were like, "Whoa, shit, this is so good! Why isn't everyone else doing this?" And well, everyone else started doing it. So, man, fuck these guys.
They're really like
impossible to dodge.
They're like a certain reviewer or some just guy on the internet, because people gonna have their opinions anyway. Saying, oh, this game, like Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, ripping off certain mechanic from other games. Like, excuse me, how old Legend of Zelda game is?
It's like 30 years old.
I mean, I'm not a fan of, certain mechanics in that game. Like, oh, why weapon has durability? Holy shit, I hate that. I hate the durability thing. Like, oh, this cool weapon you just get, sorry, only have like 30 hits and then it breaks. And it's, oh, rip my sword or whatever. But, I just don't... Hey.
Oh boy, it's been a while. It's been a while. No iframes on that dash. No. Iframes only exist after you've taken damage. But please go on.
Oh, I'm just saying, Legend of Zelda game, like a lot of I'm not a fan of certain mechanics, but most of them I think is really cool.
Mm-hmm. And a lot of the really good mechanics are just callbacks to old ones, right?
Yeah, there's a lot of things to do. I mean, that's the first game ever. Oh, you changed.
Yeah, because I equipped Chill Penguin's ability.
Huh.
That's the entire shtick of Mega Man. You kill an enemy, you get their ability.
Oh, don't die.
I'll live.
Okay.
Man, stop respawning.
So, that's the first game. You really don't have a map. You really don't have a map. And then later on we have like Hero's Path, because like, fuck it, we're gonna pick up DLC and it's worth it. Like,
oh yeah.
It is like $60 a game. We pick up when it's still new. And then each of us has at least 200 hours into it. And
oh yeah.
we find by ourselves 108 at least shrines by ourselves, because
oh yeah, that felt good.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Yeah.
That's a tough one to get.
Yeah. And then I mean, it just like old game, old franchise. That's the first Legend of Zelda game I ever played, and I was like, oh, that's fucking worth it. And then when you pick up the Hero's Pass and then you go back to see, you start like, oh, I have 7 deaths in a row, and then just 7 times from the start of the game, and then you just stop dying at a certain point. Both of us, both of us, Hero's Path is really interesting. From start we have some death, and the first death to like a first liner or something.
Mm-hmm.
And then maybe we pick up like the boss in the wrong order and whatever. But at a certain point you just start dying, and you just have picking up really cool stuff, and it's really interesting, and it's a lot of stuff to do. It's a lot of stuff to do.
Okay, so get ready. Are you ready for this, dude? He's really badass. Watch.
No, it's colorful. Oh!
He's super strong. Look at him.
How do you freeze him?
Look at how strong he is.
Oh.
He's so good.
Oh, you freeze, take damage. Come on. That's not cool.
Fuck you.
That's kind of lame, That's kind of lame.
This guy's actually really tough. But when you get his weakness, he's a bitch.
Kind of lame, dude.
That's strategy. That is explicit.
Yeah,
well, it's implicit, but like, look.